it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I'm up with day 23 of Scraptember. Today the challenge or the prompt is sketch, and we have another amazing sketch by our very own Laura Alberts. The sketch is in the top left hand corner that you can see here. It has a lot of fun looking hexagons in the background, some florals, a vertical 4x6 photo, and some journaling space, and it's a lovely sketch. So I am definitely just using the sketch as inspiration. I'm adding some mixed media to the background. This is using my whimsical collection from Paige Evans, and you all know I'm trying to use this up, and I have done a pretty good job. I will say I have done a pretty good job. So this is the cloud background paper, the full 12x12 sheet. I'm pretty sure it's the one from, I'm trying to remember, I don't know if I ever turn this piece of paper over, so I can't remember if it's the one from the paper pad, which is single-sided, or a single sheet, which is double-sided and thicker. I think it's a double-sided sheet, so it's thicker from memory. Now, I put some blue acrylic paint down just from Craft, and now I am using Vicky Bouton's iridescent glaze, I'm pretty sure, and putting in some clouds using this cloud stencil. Sticking with the cloud theme, now I'm doing all of this kind of in lieu of that sort of hexagon feature in the background that you can see that Laura's created in her sketch. So I am still going with that same kind of design concept and design element of that real vertical on the left hand side sort of design. I'm just changing it up a little bit and not using hexagons. So I have done that iridescent glaze through the stencil. Pretty sure I bring my heat gun in to help dry that off. I was in a little bit of a hurry, and so I couldn't really wait for it to dry naturally. Now you can see here, this piece that I have here that I'm sort of cutting up now is actually the inside of the of the love heart that I used in the layout, the hearts layout. Oh no, that comes tomorrow. Spoiler alert, in the layout that comes tomorrow. So I'm reusing this inside piece, and it sort of looks a little bit like brickwork, geometric sort of shape pattern, and I'm using that kind of instead of the hexagon kind of feature in the sketch. Now I've got 3 photos of my son asleep, hence why I've gone with the cloud motif and the cloud theme. And this is also one of the only full sheets of paper I have left from the whimsical collection that I could back my photos on. So I've done that, and I wanted a darker background paper anyway to map my photos on, just because I wanted it to stand out from the page, which is obviously quite light. So I've got the 3 photos. I'm going to add some foam to the back of them, and then I'm going to do not very much embellishing. I'm going to do very minimal embellishing to this layout. Now, I should tell you about our guests today. So it is day 23. It is the sketch, our second sketch prompt. And today we are joined by Becky from My Creative Life. And also, I think Crafty Meggy's joining us. I know she has had a little bit of trouble doing quite as many prompts as she would like to have done. So she hasn't quite joined us as many times as she would have liked to. But I'm pretty sure she's joining us today. So I will leave their links down below. And obviously, Laura, goes without saying, Laura is here as well, playing along every day. I hope you've enjoyed our prompts. We've had a lovely time. I have to admit, I've obviously made these videos in advance, and so I have had a little bit of trouble in September. I'm only doing this voiceover now, which is the 14th of September when I'm filming this voiceover, even though I made the video a little while ago. I have a little bit of trouble at the start of September, just keeping on top of things. We've been in stage 4 lockdown in Melbourne, and we're kind of slowly coming out of it. Our cases are dropping, but they're still a little bit high. Maybe not compared to other parts of the world, but they're a little bit high for Australia. And so we are, it's been a challenge. It's been mentally and, very exhausting. And so I haven't been quite as present online and participating in our Scraptember Facebook group and things like that as I would have liked to, but that's okay. We're getting there now. We've had a couple of things ease as of today, or the day that I'm doing this voiceover, which is the 14th. We're allowed to go to playgrounds now, so that was nice. I took a link to a playground this morning to have a play around. So playgrounds had been closed prior to that, so it was nice to be able to just get out of the house and go do something a bit different. Now, what else do I have to tell you? I am using some clouds, which I've fussy cut from another piece of 12 by 12 paper from Whimsical. And I've added those around my photos in, I think I add 4 clusters to this one actually. And then I have some butterflies that I am thinking about scattering around the page as well. So I went with all of the same coloured butterflies. I do have a few that are different colours, but I decided to kind of keep it similar, and I stuck with all of the same butterflies. And then I use these really cute thickers to spell out nap time, and I don't know what thickers they are, but they're really nice pastel colours and they go really well with the Whimsical collection. So I have done that. What am I doing now, folks? It's a bit, I think I'm adding a couple of little butterflies as well into my clusters. I am. So I'm adding 3 little tiny butterflies, I think. Oh no, I'm adding 2 little tiny butterflies to each of my clusters, just to use up what I have left. Now I will do a little bit of journaling on this layout. My son cracked it on this day and he wouldn't put his sleeping bag on, so I put him down to nap without his sleeping bag on, so you can see him there. And I put a blanket on him, but of course he won't keep a blanket on, so I had to go back in and cover him up. It was so adorable. So I was just taking photos because I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. Now, I am adding in, what am I adding in, folks? It's covered. Oh, that's right. I'm adding a few stickers from the sticker sheet. I added in a couple of words just because I am really trying to use this up. And then there were a few stars on the sticker sheet, and I thought, you know what? Stars go with this because he's sleeping. It's cloud background paper. We're kind of going with that whole nap theme. I'm adding stars, even though this was a daytime nap, so the photos are pretty bright. So I added 3 stars in each cluster. I did have to pull a couple of enamel stars from my stash because I didn't have enough from the Whimsical collection. And then I'm going to add some splatters using the Navy Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and then I'm going to be all done. And I'm going to show you some close-ups. Now, I did speed up this video a little faster than I normally do, but hopefully it's all okay and you could follow along. It wasn't a particularly complicated layout, this one, so I thought that it would be okay. So here is my close-up. I hope you loved this video. I hope you're enjoying our series so far. Please feel free to subscribe and like our videos. Leave us a comment if you want to say hi. Definitely go and check out Becky and Crafty Meggy and of course Laura. They will all be linked down below. And we look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.